Hey friends, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead, and today I'm turning this 5-gallon bottle into a planter for lettuce, if I'm lucky. So here I have a 15 liter or 5-gallon, roughly, not quite 5-gallon, water bottle. Now these aren't the kind that you take back to the store for a deposit. So I've been using them to store water in my pantry. However, I have acrylic bottles for that. So I'm going to give this a second life. Here I have half a tray of spinach. And half a tray, no, this is the spinach here, and this is the lettuce. And I saw a really cool guy build a planter, but he made it out of a bottle. I got this a couple of ideas. So I have my handy dandy rotary tool that thinks it's a Dremel. A heat gun I got at a yard sale, I don't know how many years ago. For $5, and I need something like pipe shaped and sturdy. I'll find that and we'll get right back to it.
Yeah.
All right, folks. I also have a rolling pin. The narrower the better, but you'll see what I mean in a minute. Now, that's better. You can see better now. So here's my 5-liter bottle. And I always have a handy dandy. Whoops, don't want to rock the boat. Oh no. Is anybody seasick yet? It's my little... Right? Oh, I can actually cross my fingers today. All right, so first we get out our Dremel. I know it's not a Dremel, it's a Mastercraft rotary tool, but if I don't call it a Dremel, it doesn't work right. All right, so what have we got on there today? We've got the drill on there. Now, I have learned the hard way. When you have teeny tiny tools that need teeny tiny tools, whoops, you keep them somewhere safe. Now first, we're going to take our, oh yeah, lefty-loosey, but it's opposite on a drill chuck, right? So we're going to take our drill bit out, and we're going to put our little saw blade in here. Well, it's not really a saw blade, but it is a cutting wheel. Geez, you know, I tell you folks, as I get older, the dexterity in my hands is not the same. The strength in my hands is not the same. But then, we have little tools like that. All right, now I'm going to put my drill bit in there too, because that's the one thing I always use. That and this cutter wheel. So, what I'm going to do first is plug the right tool in. There we go. Now I'm going to do this so you can see. I'm going to cut the top off of this bottle. Always wear safety glasses, folks. Are we ready? It's gonna get noisy. Wait, I'm gonna cut it off right here. All right. So now we got a nice big funnel for some other project. This is going to be a tower. some water in it actually. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I think I should have left the top on. You know that? I think I should have left the top on to make this more stable for cutting after, but we'll see. Not cutting it that I'm worried about. So all around the sides of this now, I'm going to make marks about as wide as my rolling pin. And then I'm going to keep the same width apart, roughly. I'm eyeballing this now, folks. Okay, see how I've spaced them apart? Now I'm going to go down a layer. And I'm going to do the same thing, but instead of going directly below these lines, I'm going to go, no, where do I want to be? I want to be right here. I'm going to go in between them. So now I'm going to go ahead and bring my Dremel back out. You can use a box cutter. I just don't have that much strength in my hand. Enough of that noise. Now I have to see, so now I have a piece of my light cage, and I'm going to pop it, slide it down in there like that, and then I'm going to turn on my heat gun. And we're going to warm this, melting that. So I'm going to pull this, push this in, and pull this out. That's not going to work. I need something bigger to shape it with. I'm going to make these a little more open. See, now I can pop this in like this, and put this in here like this, push on it from the inside, still working, and we're going to push on this with the heat. Going to press on the jar. I got to tell you folks, the rolling pin is working better now that I have cut my openings more like a mouth rather than just a cut. So I pop this in like this, and I hit this with the heat gun. Whoops. Get this plastic nice and supple, and then I push down with my rolling pin. See? Now we have nice planting openings. I wish I'd kept the camera rolling because, you know, I'm doing this, I'm teaching myself to do this as I go. And this last one was the real easiest one, so watch. There's my mouth-shaped opening. Push in from the top, not underneath, not the bottom. And get it right in there. And I'm first going to apply some nice heavy heat right there. And I'm going to pull this down like that. Then we pop this back in and we push it out. Don't neglect the back. We just want to make sure we have a planting space. And push down. See? Nice little planting space. So now we're waiting for Howard to get home to bring me a 2-liter pop bottle. Now I have enough drainage holes in there? Yeah, pretty sure I do. Let's make a few more just in case. There we go. Alrighty folks, now the reason I'm doing this second part is because I didn't cut the top off. It helped with the structural integrity of the project. I'm putting my rolling pin in and popping it out. I'm laying it down And I'm going to grab the handle. You can't really see it, and this is really hard on my hands, but I'm going to show you. And then grab it from the inside and push right up like that. Really thin, and this heat gun's almost too hot for the job. So if you have a hairdryer that blows really hot, that will work. When we get back with all of these holes, we'll be back. Also, I learned after the fact, after the second bottle, that if I cut a straight line and then an arch over top, almost like a frown, that actually gave it more structural integrity for making the openings. So that's what I learned for the second bottle. Now let's move on.